Have you ever felt like you're living a life that doesn't quite fit you? And no matter how hard you try, some things just still seem off? Well, it's not you. It's your conditioning. And what if I told you you came into this world with a blueprint specifically for you and how you're supposed to live this life? Well, human design is a system that shows you how to stop forcing and start flowing. It's not just another personality test, but a permission slip to be your true self. Hello, my beautiful butterflies, and welcome back to Becoming a Butterfly. Now, if this is your first time joining me, I'm Christina Butterfly. I'm so glad to meet you. I'm your personal development and human design coach, and I am here to teach you everything about human design. Now, human design is a system of self-acknowledgement. It's combined with ancient wisdom such as astrology, I Ching, Kabbalah, and the chakra system. It also has some modern science in it, such as quantum physics, genetics, and biochemistry. Human design offers a personalized map or a blueprint of your unique energy type and your mechanics. It helps you understand your natural strengths, challenges, and your decision-making strategy. Now let's start from where human design was originated from and its purpose. It was developed by a man called Ra Ura Hu. He was born as Alan Crocker, let's hope we said that right, in 1987 after a profound mystical experience. The purpose is not to tell you who you are, but how you are designed to operate. It aims to help you live in alignment with your true nature, reducing resistance and increasing your flow. It emphasized deconditioning from societal and familiar norms or pressures. Those conditionings of being told you that you're all supposed to do things this one particular way. When the truth is that we all have our own unique energy type and all here for different reasons and how to move and flow. Now, the key component to human design is your human design chart. In order to get that, you need to have your birth date, the city and state you were born in, to generate the chart. And then once we have that, you will be presented with your body graph chart, which I absolutely love. But it's a central visual representation of your design. In human design, we have 9 centers. Most people who know about the chakras know about 7 chakras. Well, in human design, we have 9. All 9 represents different functions. We have the throat, the G center, the splenic, the sacral, the root, the solar plex, the head, the angina, and the heart. And we will learn all of them. Now in human design, we also have defined, which is colored in, consistent, reliable energy, and our undefined, open, or white. And all of them you will see defined or have different colors depending on what chart you look at. All colors don't come the same, but all undefined will be white. Undefined or open, they will always be white. Where you take in and amplify energy from others and the environment. This is where wisdom and gain, but also where conditioning occurs. We also talk about channels. Your channels connect between centers, creating consistent energy flow. Then we have gates, aka gifts, specific qualities or aspects within each center activated by planetary positioning. Breaks down your specific gifts that's designed specifically for you. Then we also have our lines, deeper layers of personality and expression with each gate. I know it sounds like a lot of information, but we are going to take it from the beginning, y'all, and break it all the way down. So let's talk about the 5 human design types and strategies. Hello, my beautiful butterflies. Now, are you ready to step into the life you were meant to live? I am so excited to introduce to you my brand new ebook, Become the Butterfly. Now, it isn't just a book. It is a full mind and soul experience. Inside, you'll find practical guidance that help you break through your limited beliefs, unlock your purpose, and step into your radiant self. We will have 20 transformational chapters Each one packed with 5 powerful journal prompts, plus 5 actionable tips to apply the insights to your real life. And in nearly every chapter is connected to a podcast episode on becoming a butterfly right on YouTube, so you can have even a deeper support system. And in chapter 8 of Become the Butterfly, I dive deep into those moments. A period of my life where there was immersed pain, I went through profound healing, and ultimately the rediscovering of hope. This chapter is incredibly intimate and revealing, and for that reason, it exists only within these pages, making the book even more of a powerful and personal experience for you. And you can own this powerful ebook for just half the price. Guys, you heard me right. I am going to be giving this book out from June 12th, my birthday, to July 22nd. The book will be available to you for only $11.11. That is half off from the original price of $22.22. So get ready to have your own breakthrough. Between June 12th and July 20th, I'll be sharing weekly sneak peeks, valuable tips, and mindset boosters to help prepare you for your transformation. Be sure you follow along, guys. Are you ready to dive in? Go ahead and click the link below to get your first copy for $11.11 right now. I know the path to transformation can sometimes feel really overwhelming, but you do not have to walk it alone. I poured my heart and my soul into Become the Butterfly, to be that guide and companion. This is your moment to embrace it. Embrace the power and become the butterfly you know you are. I love you so much. Go ahead and get your copy. Right now, honey. Strategy. First, manifestors. I personally have 2 friends that are manifestors. I love them dearly, but they are true manifestors. Manifestors are 8 to 9% of the population. The strategy is designed to initiate and impact. It's necessary to inform others of their intention before taking action. It's really to avoid resistance. Not too long ago, my niece, I call her my niece, she's a manifestor, and me and my cousin was calling her to have her come meet us at my cousin's house because she was having a ladies' night. And she was like, I just got home from work, let me get myself together and I'll be there. Now, before she came to work, on her way home from work, she knew that she was ready to take a nap. She was like, I'm tired, I need me a nap. And instead of her telling us that, you know what, guys, I'm going to go ahead and take a nap. And if I get up in time to be able to meet up with y'all, I'm going to meet up with y'all. She didn't say that. She just told us I'm coming. And that put us in a position, of course, to do what? To sit there and wait. So when I finally did call her back and found out what's going on, she was asleep. And she was like, oh, I had to take me a nap. I was tired, which is fine. You have the right to choose whatever it is you want to do. But when other people are involved in waiting, it's important to inform people and let them know, hey, guys, listen, I am tired. I'm going to take a nap. I'm going to see y'all later. It helps keep people from interfering what it is that you're supposed to be manifesting. And that once you acknowledge that people, and inform works many different ways, but your job is to inform. Okay. Next, we have our generators. Now, the generators are approximately 35 to 37% of our population. The strategy of the generator is to respond. It's designed to build and create. Having a consistent sacral energy, their gut response, sounds or feelings guide them. Generators are supposed to do that thing they love to do. I have a cousin. I don't know if she's a manifestor generator or a generator, but she certainly is generating. That girl is on go from the time she opened her eyes till she go to sleep. I have a friend who struggled with sleeping, and once I did his human design, I realized that he was a generator and he wasn't doing enough throughout the day to burn out his energy so that he can be able to get some real sleep at night. Because generators, when you wake up, you are just like a generator and you're going to keep on going until you die out, which for you would be sleep. And then once you sleep, you regenerate all over again. It is go, go, go. What I always loved about generators are usually ones that stayed at their job that they love for 30 years, the same routine, up, down, and they loved it. You better believe 9 times out of 10. And if they have multiple jobs, generator, you better believe it. unless they are burning themselves out, but you would definitely know. So next we have our manifesting generators, MGs for short, and that is approximately 32 to 33% of the population. All four of my babies are MGs, and they will have you spinning. Why? Because the strategy is to wait for the invitation. Their strategy is to respond, then inform. A hybrid of manifestors and generators. Respond like generators, but can move quickly on multiple passions like manifestors. And when I tell you, my children, they can do this and they'll move to another thing, and you would think that they are not focused, or they're just picking stuff or throwing spaghetti at a wall to see if it's working. For some, in some ways they are, depending on their profile, but in a lot of ways it's because they are multi-talented, and they can not only come up with the idea, but they can also put in the work to build it. Manifestors need to have generators. They have manifestors that come up with these brilliant ideas, but they need generators to come and build the idea that they have, and preferably a generator that loves their idea, that wants to see their idea come to life. How Jeff Bezos or a CEO guy, they'll have this magnificent idea of what they want to do with their computer, but now they got to go find the person who actually knows how to do that thing with the computer. That's the generator. But with a manifestor generator, they can come out with the idea and put in the work to bring it to reality. And I have 4 of those. Now next we're going to have projectors, which is 20 to 22% of the population. The strategy of a projector is to wait for the invitation. Projectors are designed to guide and to manage. Our need is to be recognized, then invited for their wisdom to be received. And see, the thing about projectors is the need to be is to recognize. The thing about us projectors is we have a need to be recognized. Once we are recognized, then we are being invited into the space. Once we are invited to the space, then we can be seen for our wisdom and to be able to be received effectively. Now, prior to me finding out that I was a projector, did I deal with a lot of bitterness and burnt out. As a projector, I've always been able to see the missing puzzle piece. What I did not understand is that my job isn't to tell a person that their puzzle piece is missing. My job is to get the person to recognize that I know how to put this puzzle together. And once they see that I know how to put the puzzle together, then they'll ask me a question about the missing puzzle piece, and then we can talk about it. But if I mentally start talking about this puzzle piece is missing, you're like, listen, you don't even know nothing about puzzles. How you know if this puzzle piece is missing? I didn't know that for a long time. And so for many years, I was given unsolicited advice. And as right as I know, it's still people wasn't hearing, and it put me in a position of feeling unheard and unseen. Now, last but certainly not least, let's talk about our reflectors. Now, our reflectors is 1% of the population. I have, one way or another, have met every other human design type except for a reflector. Reflector strategy is to wait a full lunar cycle. Yes, you heard me, 28 days. It's designed to reflect, and they are designed to reflect their environment. Reflectors are highly sensitive and open. Why? Because they have all open centers, all undefined centers. None of their centers is defined. And then their well-being mirrors whatever their surroundings are. Their decision-making process takes time, reflecting the full 28-day full moon cycle, lunar cycle. Y'all, I could only imagine my visual representation of reflector would be the movie with Queen and the Bee. When I get the name, I'll put it on the bottom. When I watched that movie, you had the sister named June. Birthday's in June. But the sister named June, that how her environment, how the rest of her sisters had to create this conducive environment specifically for her. And she mirrored whatever was going on around her. She is a true representation of what a reflector is. And how it's very important for you to create that environment that's safe and conducive to your best mental health in order for you to live a truly authentic life and to understand that making decisions right away is not what you're supposed to do at all. As a lunar, as a reflector, you literally have to tell a person, give me crazy to say, but I'll have an answer for you by next month. That's the best thing for you to do, because if you try to give a person an answer right now, it's not going to work for you. So then we have your authority, your inner decision making guide. Beyond types and strategy, your authority is crucial for making correct decisions. Determined by which centers are defined. Example, your sacral authority is your gut response. The splenic authority is your spontaneous intuition. Your emotional authority, which I have authority in, is clarity over time. Then you have your equal will authority, which is your inner desires. You have your self-projector authority, which is through self-expression. And then you have environmental authorities. Environmental authorities is only for projectors. And lunar cycle authority are only for reflectors. In human design, we're going to have your profiles, your roles, and how you interact. A combination of two numbers. I am a 5-1 profile. We also have 1-3, 4-6, 6-2. It reveals your personality traits and how you learn and how you interact with the world. Connects you with the I Ching hectogram lines. Now we're going to break all this down. I know you like, girl, what are you talking about? This is really the outline of what we're going to be looking at and talking about in this season of becoming a butterfly. Living your design. Listen, now it's an experiment, not a belief. Let's sort of hard stop right here. I want to make sure this is very clear. Human design, it's not a belief. It's an experiment. It is science. It is literally just a strategy to help you get through life. It's nothing that you're praying to. It's nothing that you're worshiping. It's none of that. Please, I do not want the saved, sanctified folks on here talking about I'm trying to teach a whole different belief. I'm not. If anything, human design has absolutely nothing to do with religion. You can be practicing any religion and still learn your human design. It starts by practicing your strategy and authority. Now, how can you start in human design? It starts by practicing your strategy and your authority. Once you learn your strategy and authority and you start there, because it's going to seem foreign to you, it really is. Just starting there, it'd be a different experience. But it's not so overwhelming that you feel like you have to take in all of this information and apply it all now. It observes how your life changes. Once you start working in your strategy and authority, I want you to start observing your life and how it changes when you align with your design. The goal is to reduce resistance and experience more flow and ease. Embrace your uniqueness and honor your energy. I can't tell y'all, for many years, it wasn't until I found human design and understood that I'm a projector and my job is to guide and learn what it is that I specialize in, the guiding, and put everything I got into that. Life became so simple. Things just started coming together. I started working really hard on exactly who I am and who I'm supposed to be, and it made sense to me. Reading my human design body graph, I understood why I was a creative and an artist by trade, but I wasn't going to be this amazing full-time artist. You know what I mean? That's all I was going to do and be known for my art. I was a part of me, but it wasn't all of me, and that my job was to be a coach. And my job, and the craziest part of that is that I remember as a young teenager saying that when I get older, I'm going to be a life coach. Didn't even understand or knew that I would have gone through so much that would truly make me qualified. But certainly didn't think human design was even a thing and that'd be something that I'll be teaching. So know this and take it in. What you're living now, if it does not feel like it's a part of you, then maybe learning about human design and starting the steps to deconditioning might be the very thing that can help change your entire life. All right? So, how to further explore. Now, I'm going to make sure that I put in to the description the human design platforms that I go to. They're online. You can go and get your human design chart online. There are plenty of books that you can read. I have a book. It's called The Modern Guide to Human Design. It is written by, I never can say this, Rachel Limberman. I hope I be saying her name right, the end of her name right. It was extremely helpful. I absolutely enjoy reading the book. It breaks down everything in human design in a very modern, simple terms, because your girl is dyslexic. And some of them books, I just be like, wait a minute. And then I had to pull out the Audible. We got to listen to this thing, all right? But yeah, you can definitely dive deeper into it. You can go on a deep dive on websites and learn about it. The journey of self-discovery through human design is an ongoing process. So do not think that you have to find all the answers now today. But each and every week, we're going to be showing up here, breaking down human design from the profiles to the types to your strategy, you name it, we're going to break it down. Now, did you enjoy learning about human design and at least getting into the basics? We done stepped our little pinky toe in it a little bit today. I need you to make sure that you hit that subscribe button if you did enjoy this video so that you will be notified when we upload a new video every single week. Your girl is back on this platform. We are back with Becoming a Butterfly, and we're going to be showing up consistently weekly. Zero excuses. Every Thursday, 11 a.m., we is going to be getting it in. I'm so grateful for each and every one of y'all. So grateful for showing up here today. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up so you'll let YouTube know that you did learn something and that somebody else can take value from this video. I am so grateful that you decided to join me today, and I will see you right back here next week when Becoming a Butterfly. All right, guys. Love you. And put in the chat, what is your human design type? Put it in the chat. All right, guys. Love you.